Let's say I want to move this section we've been working on to a different point in the sequence. But again, I want to leave the music and its linked wide shot alone. Set your playhead at the beginning of the section and hit I to mark a sequence in. Drag to the end of the third clip, and before you mark it out, look at the canvas. See the corner bracket overlay on the left? That reminds you that you're on the first frame of a new clip. If I were to set a sequence out here, the selection would include one frame of the next clip, not what I want. So use the left arrow key to back up one frame. See the corner bracket overlay on the right? That means I'm on the last frame of the previous clip, exactly what I want to include in the selection. So now hit O to mark a sequence out. Our selection is now indicated by the brighter shade of blue between the in and out points. If we hit Command X to cut, we leave a howling void in the middle of the music track. So let's undo that. We need to somehow deselect the tracks we don't want to cut. We do this with the Auto Select controls. By default, every track has Auto Select turned on, indicated by a darkened button. If you click on the button for Video 1, you deselect a track, and within the selected region, it goes from bright blue to dark blue. Turn off Auto Select for Audio 1, and note that both audio tracks 1 and 2 are deselected because they're a linked stereo pair. Now, only the pertinent tracks are selected. Hit Command X. The music track and the base video track are unaffected by the cut, and the cut section is in the clipboard memory to paste where we like. Hit Command Z to undo. Say I want to lift the base video from this region and use it elsewhere. I don't want any audio, so turn off Auto Select for Audio 3 and 4. Now for the video. I only want Auto Select on for track 1. Rather than having to click the Auto Select button for every other track to turn it off, I can Option click the Auto Select button for track 1. Now hit Command X to cut. Move the playhead to the end of the sequence and hit Command V to paste. By default, Final Cut pastes to the track the clip was cut from, but you can override this with the Auto Select buttons. Option click Video Track 4 and Command V to paste. If multiple tracks have Auto Select turned on, Final Cut will paste to the lowest auto-selected track. Click on the Track 3 and Track 2 Auto Select buttons to turn them on, and hit Command V to paste. If you have a full-size keyboard, you can toggle Auto Select on and off with shortcuts using the numeric keypad. Command Keypad 1 for Video Track 1, and Command Keypad 2 for Track 2, and etc. Use the Option key in combination with the track number on the keypad to toggle Auto Select on audio tracks. Use Command Keypad 0 to toggle Auto Select on all video tracks, and Option Keypad 0 to toggle Auto Select for all audio tracks. As more people work on laptops and mini wireless keyboards, the numerical keypad is becoming a thing of the past. So if you do a lot of work with spreadsheets or music notation, you can get an app that turns your iPhone into a Wi-Fi connected keypad. It's what I'm using right now to demonstrate these shortcuts. Do a search for keypad on the App Store. Next to the Auto Select buttons, you'll find the Track Lock buttons. Click the lock for Video Track 2. The diagonal crosshatching indicates the track is off limits to edits, especially inadvertent ones. Select a locked clip in the track and hit Delete. This brings up an important point. The locked track was protected, but the linked audio track was not. Hit Command Z to undo. You can toggle locking on and off for a video track with the F4 key and the track number. To unlock track 2, hit F4 2. Use F5 in the same way to lock and unlock audio tracks. To lock audio track 3, hit F5 3. Lock or unlock all video tracks by hitting Shift F4. Toggle locking for all audio tracks by hitting Shift F5. You can option click a track lock button to lock all other tracks except the one you clicked on. The Option key works similarly with the track visibility controls. To disable all video tracks except 2, Option-click the Track 2 visibility button. It works the same with audio. But audio tracks have a hidden option familiar to anyone who's worked with a digital audio workstation. At the lower left of the timeline window, this speaker icon is the Audio Controls button, which reveals mute and solo buttons for each audio track. The mute button silences an audio track, and the solo button silences all audio tracks except the one you soloed. The difference between using these buttons and the green Visibility Audibility buttons is that the audio controls do not affect your final output to QuickTime or when printing to tape, whereas the Visibility Audibility controls will remove a track from the final mix. This is enforced graphically by the fact that muted tracks aren't dimmed. And sometimes you might not want to disable an entire track. Say we just wanted to see how this sequence played without this shot. Right-click on the clip and uncheck Clip Enable. The clip is dimmed, and we see the wide shot underneath. But the top shot stays in place in case we change our mind.